What's up, everyone? And you are now watching the Curse Ones podcast with your two favorite hosts, Bodega.
And your boy Kid Clutch.
And today's episode, we are going to be talking about an anime that I've been waiting forever to come out, and that is Solo Leveling. Episode 1 just dropped yesterday?
I think so.
Yeah. So, big stuff. Wanted to talk about this. But seeing as I'm the only one who's read some of the source material so far, Kid Clutch almost gave your whole government. Tell me what you thought of the episode.
The episode was solid. I think it's very interesting. It really gave me like a Hunter x Hunter vibe with like their hunt. Obviously, they're hunters in general. Like their ranking system, and you kind of see like the weak ones kind of just get bodied, and like the stronger ones are kind of there. And then it kind of gives me like Sword Art Online Goblin Slayer type vibes, where like they're kind of going in a dungeon, they're going to go raid some shit and then get some items. And then very obvious when they're going into that dungeon that they're gonna fucking die. Like everyone's gonna die because it's just very obvious. Like, oh, this mysterious cave that we don't even know what's on. Let's go check it out. It's like, no, you all are dead. You all are dead. There's no question.
No, I definitely agree with the Hunter x Hunter vibe. I've never watched Sword Art Online, so I didn't pick that up. But I always said it compared to Black Clover, in my opinion, with like the magic and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, I love my boy Jinwoo. Jinwoo Scrawny, the weakest hunter of all time, the opposite of Levi. And yeah, man, I just really like that. I think visually they killed it. Obviously we see where they're going, and yes, why would you go into a dark cave? Oh, here's a random cave. And then how come Shawty, I think Julie, the healer,
okay,
the one that likes Jinwoo,
yeah,
she was like, oh, that statue's eyes moved. You're not gonna tell anyone? You're not gonna say anything? Like was that not like, hey, red flag here? Yeah, he's like, Shawty, you tripping? And then he saw the eyes move. He was like, we're dead.
Yeah.
Like, this is over.
Exactly.
I love once I saw it in the anime, I was like, yes. I felt so morbid or sociopathic, just going, yes, we are all going to die.
I was wondering where I recognized the face of the statue, but it's from Solo Leveling. Yeah. And I've seen that before. I was like, where? Like, what is that? I was like, oh, so that's where it's from.
Yeah. I remember reading it and just going, oh, this is frightening. Like, they're done.
Yeah.
And so what I found interesting was, yes, they have a similar power system and stuff like that, but it was very different than what, like, I guess I'll count it as the webtoon, because Choi, the Beastman, and a few other people you do not meet for like 2 books. And the fact that they started throwing them in there, I was like, oh, okay, I guess, yeah, we're building the world.
Maybe fast-paced.
I wasn't too mad at it.
Maybe fast-pacing.
I hope not. I really hope not.
Webtoons have a bad track record, man.
Yeah. So I got a little worried, but like the stuff that they showed didn't happen in the book. Not that I remember. But I was like, oh, we just showing some of the top guns off rip. Like, we're no even build up to like, who are these S ranks and A ranks and B rank stuff. They were just like straight to it. So I wasn't mad at it, but I was a little hesitant because I'm like, let's not do the webtoon curse again.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely does have like similar power system. Like, it's like mana, and they're hunters and they're fighting these demons and stuff like that. The only reason I compare it to Sword Art Online is obviously they're pretty different in terms of anime in general, because like one's like you're in a video game, but it really does remind me of a video game, like this anime, because like they're literally raiding like dungeons and going to collect loot and stuff like that. So it kind of gave me that feeling. And then I know that in Sword Art Online, the beginning, like Kirito, the main character, he had like his own group, and they went into a dungeon, and then his group died and they got slaughtered. So it's like, it's kind of like, it's giving me that vibe where like everyone there is gonna die except maybe the girl, because maybe she's like the main female character, I don't know. But so I definitely think that those motherfuckers are getting packed up. Unfortunately,
what gave it away that a statue did heat vision and just obliterated
the fact that that motherfucker tried to go out the door and that statue sliced him. And I was, and then the main character Jinwoo was like, he's a D rank. He's stronger than me. He got one shot. I'm like, yeah, they're dead. They're dead. It's
Yeah, you guys are getting
this
packed
is this is
up,
anime
bro.
101. If you got a big group of people, they're in a place that they don't know about, they're not comfortable with, there's no top tier
Yeah,
involved,
at least half are
they're
dead.
dying. There's no question.
Like half, at least half are dead. Like someone has to survive to tell the story. But no, I like that in a room full of experienced hunters, Jinwoo is the only one who decided that, hey, something seems fishy. Like, what's going on here? Oh, get down. We have a statue doing heat vision,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And all these people who are supposedly stronger than him are just like, oh my God, oh my God. Like, yeah, he's panicking, but he's like, bro, my everyday life is like
Is that
this.
foreshadowing to like him being like nice like that?
Oh, he's him. Jinwoo is him.
Okay, good. Because I do not like when main characters are like useless pieces of shit. I hate that so much.
Like that early Takamichi type vibe.
Yeah, exactly. Like not strong. Like Takemichi's different because at least he's got something going for him. But like we have like it's like so many different animators. Like these main characters are like weak. There's nothing about them. So like if he gets his stuff, I'm all for it. I'm down for that.
Nah, Jinwoo is him, dog.
Okay.
Jinwoo is him, and you'll definitely you'll get to see it. Like, yo, it's like a complete 180 switch. Like, goes from just this no confidence to confidence, and just becomes him, and he's a problem. He is definitely a problem. I'm just curious how far into we will go into this season for season one, because honestly, the webtoon it feels super continuous. It doesn't feel like, oh yeah, we're in a little arc here and stuff like that. Currently, I'm on book 7. I finished book 7, and that's where I feel like we're like in an arc. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm curious how far we're just gonna get into. I don't know how many episodes we're getting, but I'm just all for it. I was super hyped to finally get to see it.
I mean, after the first episode, I already want to read the manga. I mean, the webtoon. Like, I'm like, damn. Like, I have to wait weekly now. Oh, like, so like, I'm gonna wait
Yo,
until the season finishes, but I'm
I was
excited.
waiting. I was waiting because I wanted to see. Obviously, you know the signature face that's coming
Hmm.
because it's all over TikTok. Um, I wanted to see your reaction, and I wanted to see Justin's reaction to the face because next week's episode is gonna be crazy. But they be lagging with these mangas, bro. I've had book 7 for months, and I'm waiting for book 8. So I hear it's a great series all the way through. I hear the ending is a little rushed, so I am a little worried. But hopefully, the anime will
Oh,
be
it's
something
done.
different and go like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I think they're working on a sequel series. That was a rumor that I heard. So I heard that the series kind of gets like a Bleach treatment at the end, where it's like a speedy ending, and it's not as loved. But I hear from point beginning to like pretty much near to the end, it is banger, banger, banger. And everything I've read, it's been heat.
Okay.
Like I won't lie. Yeah, like this book right here, bro. This one, the most recent one, was just gas, dude. The abilities this motherfucker has is ridiculous. But
I'm definitely interested. See, because like the first episode, I would say it's a pretty solid episode. I wouldn't say it's like an incredibly amazing, perfect episode.
yeah, yeah.
But I would say I really liked one thing. What you did kind of touch on this is like them. It's the organization of the episode. And I loved how it went from like we learned a little bit about it, then we went to like seeing him, and then it kind of instead of just kind of going, we're doing this, and then it's like him in the dungeon with everybody, and that all that stuff happens, and then we get like other stuff. It was like we cut away to like world building to different characters, and I thought that was interesting because it would kind of like it made you kind of keep wanting to like see what was gonna happen,
Yeah.
and you were like, oh, like they're like in the dungeon, what's gonna happen? He's about to die, and then it's like, oh, we cut away to the people talking.
We're gonna cut to the president
Yeah, we
over
cut to the
here
present,
and
or we
just
cut to like
just
them explaining like how like they make money off of like the loot and stuff. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. And then they brought it back to like see them already kind of pretty much finished with the dungeon. And that was really
yeah,
interesting. And they cut away to the girl who was like the S rank hunter, Che Yin, Che whatever.
yeah. Chu Hee. Shohei, something. She's dope. She's
Yeah, she
dope as
looks
hell.
sick. But it was kind of interesting, especially because like we see like the S ranks. But I always have like revelations when it comes to introducing like the strong people or like the people that are like supposed to be like the top dogs early on. Because I have like a lot of PTSD with like a lot of
Yeah,
anime where it's like, oh yeah, these people are the best, they're the top dogs, and then they just get packed up, and it's like, oh, like
I agree. I wasn't super thrilled. You could show one, but to show like three or four of them, I was like, okay, like
yeah.
okay, like this is a lot. Choi, the pink haired, reddish hair fire guy, like he's badass. The girl, I forget her name, badass also. Beastman is cool. I think he's like the first one we'll come to interact with really on a different level. But there are some ones that they just started showing in the book, and I'm just like,
Okay,
oh,
that's good then.
okay. So at least we got more.
Yeah,
Like there's definitely more to than just meets the eye.
because the mystery is a
I'm
part
okay
of
with them
it.
showing.
Like the mystery of who like the strong people
Yeah.
are is a big thing. So you can't just show like it's kind of like how Demon Slayer did it, where it's like, oh, we have like the pillars or the Hashira, and then it was like, oh, like it's interesting because we have like the higher rank like Demon Slayers, but then it's like we
Mm-hmm.
just saw all of them, and it's like, okay, so
At once.
there's not that much mystery in terms of who we're actually gonna see, but maybe it's like, oh, there's mystery like who like how strong they are. So like there's kind of that. So if there's still like a bunch of hidden ones that we don't know, we're not gonna see yet, that's interesting. That's always good because it's a mystery.
Yeah, no, I think what this series, so far from what I've read, has done a very good job of definitely like keeping me interested in where we're going, not with just Jin Woo, but like the world and his history. So I think with like this anime will be in good hands with that. But as like I said, as someone who knows what's more or less coming, someone who doesn't, what are some stuff that you're hoping for this season?
Um, I'm hoping for a solid story that isn't extremely fast paced and fleshing out characters. Because I'm sick of these anime just speed running their series and not giving a hell. It's like shit about their characters. Like, come on. And we know who we're talking about. We know what series I'm talking about. But um, so yeah. And then in terms of like fighting, we've been spoiled with fights recently. Like we've gotten a lot of good fights, so I'm not too interested in seeing crazy fights anymore because I'm just like, okay, we get that all the time. Let's get some substance. Let's get some substance in these stories.
Yeah, I do. I definitely do. I definitely feel like with Jinwoo, we'll definitely from things that we get like we've gotten in the book. Like I really like Jinwoo. He's very different than what I thought he was going to be. Like after seeing him like in the first book and then like, the first episode, he gave me more of a Midoriya vibe,
In the beginning,
right? And so I was like, yeah,
okay.
like I was like, ah, man, I don't want a Midoriya. Like I don't want a Kachan, like I don't want no like, yeah, no,
Hmm.
no, he gives no fucks, and I like it, you know. So it's very interesting where it's gonna go
He
and
cuts
stuff
his
like
hair,
that.
right?
But I do, he gets like he gets an interesting haircut. He gets like a wolf cut,
Yeah,
and
because
that's why
the long
everyone and
hair
their
is not
mom
it
is
right
getting a
now.
wolf cut. Yeah, no, 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 nah. He cuts the haircut, and he's a new man. He's a new man. Oh man, it's great because like he's a character that like I think a lot of people, if they don't know about him, are gonna want to know about him.
Yeah.
So I will say that. But I'm all excited for season. I mean the rest of the season as it progresses.
I'm excited. I want to get another character that can maybe make my top five, like some character that I'm fall for because like we had Gojo recently, which is a new character that he
Yeah,
like became into like my top five, but like after like since then it's been rough finding characters that I
it's been
legitimately
a little
love.
dry.
Yeah, it's been dry before that, so I
I
want another
know
one.
sometimes I'll be feeling bad. I'm like, man, my top five, and then when I kick a character out, I'm like, oh man, I feel like I betrayed them. But then like you meet a new character, and you're just like, bro,
Yeah,
bro. I don't know. I will say Jinwoo had moments for me where he definitely got up there. And I'd probably, as of right now, would put him in my like top 10. very much enjoy the things that he does. He may not talk a lot, but he gets shit done. He definitely stands on business.
Okay.
And he looks damn cool doing it too. Like he's just like, yeah, I'm like, if he reminds me of like Hobie Brown in like Spider-Verse. Like he's like, nah, I was always this cool, fam. Like,
Yeah.
just him. So I'm all for that. But that's pretty much episode one. You know, like you said, it was pretty standard. It didn't go shoot for the stars right away and like pause, but blow its load.
Mm.
But it definitely like world building, and it definitely, at least for me, got me interested enough to want to see the holy massacre that's gonna come next week.
That's
I'm so
inevitable. That
molded.
is obvious. Like I could have told you that if you just told me, "Hey, people, there's weak like hunters going into a dungeon. They find this mysterious cave with the door. Are they making it out alive? No. Like I could have told you that without even like watching the anime, reading the webtoon. I could have told you that. Like,
Bruh. The first giveaway would have been that statue, the eventual smiling
the
statue.
door was the first
It
giveaway.
was so
The
big.
cave was the first
the door,
giveaway.
too.
The fact that they were like, standard protocol is we call the association and we see what they say, and they're like, nah, fuck that. That's the first red flag. It's like they're dying. They're dying. If you do not listen to orders, you are dying. That's how it is.
Nah. You know the first idea, I was like, oh, they're dead. My man's haircut, which was in the shape of some sus object, the one that got his a second child on the way.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, dog. Nah, that haircut is sus. You're dead.
The fact that
he
said, I got a second child on the way. I have a family, bro. You're dying. Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
The Naruto music.
Literally. Like, no, like you are dying, man. You're dying, my man. Like what? Why would you voluntarily tell the audience that you have a family? Like, no.
I love how that's the easiest way for like people to know, oh, he's gonna die.
Yeah,
he's gonna die. Ain't no way.
And the second one, I
love how like
the second one was like they were like, oh, he pulled through, like the Jinwoo pulled through, and he's like, oh, you already know, since if he's involved, it's gonna be an easy raid. It's like, bro, these they're writing it themselves at this point. Like, what?
No, I love how the most rational person who was like, I told you this is a bad idea.
And he got died.
Fuck this shit. I'm out. And then
yeah, little fucking late, man.
Damn.
Little late, man. What are you doing?
It just and the fact that they act surprised when like more people are dead, they're like, like, bro, my man touched the doorknob and got sliced in half. Like, what? Why are you shocked at this point?
At that point, I was just like, you need to get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna stay still. I'm not moving. I'm gonna become a statue. Like, no, bro. I don't know.
That beam was crazy though, because like you literally saw like people got away, and you see the guy trying to take it, and he gets disintegrated. Like it was like
he's like, yeah, man, D rank here. I got this.
He was like, I'm gonna try. He got just deleted.
No, not at all. Oh man, I feel like I'm gonna have so much fun watching this, just because like there are some stupid characters.
Oh no!
But such awesome moments also. So we'll just have to tune in for that. But you have anything you want to add to this?
Nope. We'll see.
All right, guys. Well, hopefully you guys want to rock with us as we do more reviews on episodes as we watch them. If you were a fan of this, make sure to like, share, subscribe. We really appreciate it. Me and K1d Clutch here trying to do our best here to give you some premium content, and get better each time. So hopefully you guys want to subscribe and share with a friend. But with all that being said, you were watching The Cursed Ones. We are out.
Later.
Peace.